everybody, and welcome back to Fearsome Reactions. If you're new to our channel, I'm Mom, Dawn, daughter Danny. If you've been here before, thank you so much. We really love and appreciate you. And if you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have any suggestions or recommendations for movies, put them in the comments, put them in the on our Instagram. Link is in the description. We are also, per some a viewer's request, we did go ahead and make a Patreon. We've got it all fully set up. So if you want to go there, we have full-length reactions starting with the ones from last week. So the Dilbert going forward, those are on there with other features and tiers as well. But so tonight we've actually got the 1939 Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
I've seen it multiple times because as a kid, it would come on like every year, so we would sit and watch it as a family. You haven't seen it.
I shouldn't say I haven't seen it, but I've never seen the full thing. I've seen the beginning, and then I've seen like random clips from in between.
So what do you know as from the beginning?
I think I got to the tornado part.
Okay.
Up until when she thinks she's there, or when she gets there, or just like where there's a tornado.
And do you know any of the characters? Anything?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Like I know like the characters, but I don't know like anything else in between the movie. Like what happens.
Okay, I gotcha. So I'm excited. I know I am one to be more vocal, but on this one I'm gonna have to not be because I've seen it before. So I'm gonna try to refrain mine and just enjoy her reaction to this movie as well, because it's a classic. What can you say? So I don't really have anything else to say, so I guess we'll just get to it.
Yeah.
Ready, set, here we go. Enjoy.
You've been faithful to it in return too.
Yeah.
You've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
She tried to, didn't she? Come on. We'll go
It's such a cute dog.
Hey.
Come on. Oh, but Aunt Em, Miss Gulch hit Toto right over the back with a rake just because she says he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat every day.
Now look at Dorothy, you ain't using your head about, Miss Gulch. Think you didn't have any brains at all. Ain't nothing to be afraid of. Have a little courage, that's all.
A place where there isn't any trouble.
I want to see you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Dorothy? Well, what has Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
Me, she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog, eh?
Don't let her take him, please. Stop her. Put him in the basket, Henry. Yeah, I did. Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the
Toto.
county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And now, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
He's so cute.
Yes.
He's like, no, I'm
Oh,
like,
darling. Oh, I got you back. Got to get away.
Well, house guests, eh? And who might you be? No, now, don't tell me. Let's see, you're running away.
How did you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses, he knows.
Toto, that's not polite. We haven't been asked yet.
He's perfectly welcome. Now, you'd better close your eyes, my child, for a moment in order to be better in tune, reaching out into the infinite. Yes, that's all right. Now you can open them. We'll gaze into the crystal. There's a woman. She's wearing a polka dot dress.
That's right. What's she doing?
Well, I can't quite see. Why, she's crying. Someone has hurt her.
No, I have to get to her right away. Come on, Toto.
tornado.
Mister!
Yeah, I know how a tornado works. Girl, this stuff is flying at you. You better. Look, your door came off because you went too slow. Girl, do you really think she's gonna be inside while the tornado is coming? Well, yeah, we're too slow. There are no critical thinking skills going on in this scene. That was before the movie twist started. You were so scared, and now you're just like, oh. But then as soon as it hit the ground real hard, you're like, oh. How pretty.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Obviously.
We must be over the rainbow. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas. Well, is that the witch? Toto? Toto's my dog. The Munchkins call me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. Witches are old and ugly. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North. Oh, but if you please, what are Munchkins? People who live in this land. It's Munchkin land. And you are their national heroine, my dear. Out, come out, wherever you are. When she
Why?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I'm just thinking that one just came out of a manhole.
Why were they living in the sewers?
It was so delayed, I know, my response. But I was thinking of it. It looked like he had a Kleenex stuck in his nose.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Welcome you most regally. But we've got to verify it legally. As coroner, I must cover. I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead. Lollipop Kid, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land. I thought you said she was dead. That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. Who killed my sister? Was it you? No, it was an accident. Oh, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too. Ruby Slipper, what have you done with
Man, she just rolled up.
There they are, and there they'll stay. The magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly. Glad for you, my fine lady. Forget you, my pretty, and your little dog too. I'm afraid you've made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Well, then, you'll have to walk.
So funny to me.
And remember,
She's like, oh, you didn't bring a broomstick? Too bad, you're gonna go walking. She's like, there you go.
Be gone. Figure it out.
Figure it out. You're on your own. Sorry.
Yellow brick road.
That's so funny to me. She's like, I have questions, and she's like, just go away.
I have no time.
Goodbye.
People come and go so quickly here.
She's just so confused. She's like, what the hell? You know, she could if everybody would get out of her way. I don't know why it's so
He's
cute.
happy. Look at that little happy tail go.
He's so happy looking at
I know. Oh, look at that background.
Oh yeah, that looks real realistic.
There's
You know
some
what I was gonna say?
cardboard.
They cut there so she wouldn't run into the wall.
Probably. True. Uh-oh.
Well,
Now which way do we go?
Pardon me. That way is a very nice way.
Who said that?
it's just like what the hell?
Toto be knowing.
Silly Toto.
Well, hell no. I'm more
She's like,
confused
what?
than when I started.
Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you?
He's like, no.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know.
Even he's
Some
like,
people without brains
I
do an
can't
awful
help
lot
you
of
with
talking,
that.
don't they?
Hell, I know they can talk.
Why, no. Some of me again.
He's,
Oh, no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again.
that's disgusting.
No.
My God, are you good? You're like flailing on the ground.
But I didn't scare you.
That's not him.
Oh, I
She asked what he would do if he had a brain. I'm like, girl, you have one.
the ocean
Why else these stupid questions?
and be
Yeah,
merry
but
life
I didn't
would
think
be
this was a musical.
ding-a-dairy if I only
I don't recall it having this
Yeah,
much
true.
music.
All the way to Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help.
You're going to see a wizard? Do you think if I went with you, this wizard would give me some brains? I'm not afraid of any. Except a lighted match.
I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box full of them for the chance of getting some brains.
Right! We're off to see a wizard.
Sure, there is more of you coming out of
Oh,
you.
I'll try. Really, I will.
Just didn't see that.
Apparently not.
Oh, look.
It's just that she doesn't like little green worms. Oh, you.
And he was about to throw hands at the tree. And the tree's throwing hands back.
Man, a man made out of tin.
No, really?
He's an oil can.
Oil can what?
Oil can.
God.
Did that hurt?
No, it feels wonderful.
Well, you're perfect now.
Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Smith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
And yet I'm torn apart.
Toto's just there to have a good time, honestly.
Yeah.
Look how happy that dog is. Toto's following him. Oh, Toto didn't like that.
He liked it
Ran
too,
away.
too.
Just wondering why you couldn't come with us to the Emerald City to ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart.
Now stay away from her, or I'll stuff a mattress with you. Use you for a behind. Here, Scarecrow, wanna play ball?
Oh, you're the best friends anybody ever had. I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy. Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
But mostly lions and tigers and bears.
What?
Put 'em up, put 'em up. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Well, I'll get you anyway, Pee-wee.
Shame on you.
What did you do that for? I didn't buy them.
But you tried to.
I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself.
Come along with us. We're on our way to see the wizard now. Sure, he could give you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? Yeah, it's sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy.
Aha! Oh, you won't take warning, eh? See? Something with poison in its eyes and its teeth will put them to sleep. Sleep.
Emerald City? Oh, we're almost there at last.
She's doing her best. Get there. Look at them fake flowers.
I can't run anymore. I'm so sleepy. Where's Toto?
Oh, Toto's laid out.
Can't rest now, we're nearly there. Cry, you rust yourself again.
Come to think of it, 40 wigs wouldn't be bad.
Here, Tin Man, help me. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, it's no use screaming at a time like this. Nobody will hear you. Help! Help! It's snowing.
Unusual weather we're having, ain't it?
Oh, curse it, curse it. Somebody always help that girl.
On the face of the earth or the sky. The Emerald City is fast as lightning.
Make her go in that direction. She'll be running into the wall too.
Right.
Who rang that bell?
We did.
Can't you read?
Read what?
Out of order. Please not.
Girl, did you really have to like point out every single word that time?
I want to see the wizard. The Good Witch of the North sent me.
That's a horse of a different color. Come on in. Cabby, just what you're looking for.
Would you take us to see the wizard?
Of course.
Oh, thank you so much. Horse is that? I've never seen a horse like that before.
He's the horse of a different color you've had.
He's like, yeah.
Oh,
What the heck? Changing color.
Well, he did say a horse of a different color. Why, now he's happy.
This little bow.
So cute.
Surrender.
Oh, I thought she was ready to surprise. I was like, what?
We better hurry if we're going to see the wizard.
Please, sir, we want to see the wizard right away. All 4 of us.
Which is Dorothy? Well, that makes a difference. Just, wait here. The wizard says go away!
Ma'am was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. I'll never forgive myself.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll get you into the wizard somehow.
I really don't want to see the wizard this much. I'd better wait for you outside.
What's the matter?
Oh, he's just as scared again.
What happened?
Somebody pull my tail.
You did it yourself.
I want to go home.
We've come to ask you.
Silence!
Oh, Jimmy Cricket.
Be the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your request.
He spent no time. He was like, gotta go. Oh no. Return back if I were you. Look at them realistic owls. 3 different types of vibes going on with those weapons. One of them has a gun, the other one has a freaking
That's ridiculous.
net.
You believe in spooks?
What is the bigger versions of hammer.
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do.
Take your army to the haunted forest and bring me that girl and her dog. Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. They'll give you no trouble, I promise you that.
Oh my god, no. They're stepping on him.
Doesn't take much with the scarecrow.
They just jumped him and started.
What happened to you? They tore my legs off and they threw them over there. Then they
Poor
took
guy.
my chest out and they threw it over there.
Well, that's you all over.
And you, my dear, what an unexpected pleasure. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
Oh, no, here. You can have your old slippers, but give me back Toto.
That's a good little girl.
Run, Toto, run!
Catch him, you fool!
He got away.
Oh, which is more than you will. You see that? That's how much longer you've got to be alive.
I'm frightened. I'm frightened, Danny. I'm frightened.
I'll give you at the end, my pretty.
One package.
Why? Don't you see? He's come to take us to Dorothy.
Oh,
Well.
no.
Well.
Ah. Damn, Toto dressed up.
I've got another idea.
He's carrying the
Do you
little.
think it would be polite dropping in like this?
Wait, we better make sure. Dorothy, are you in there? It's us.
Yes. It's me.
Dorothy.
Hurry, we've got no time to lose.
Going so soon? I wouldn't hear of it. Why, my little party's just beginning. Seize them! Stop them, you fools! Stop them! Seize them! How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Melting! Oh, what's going
She's dead. You killed her. Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead! Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
Think of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Go away and come back tomorrow. Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures! Pay no attention
Oh my
to that man behind the curtain. The great Oz has spoken.
You're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. Just a very bad wizard. I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
PhD?
That's Doctor of Thinkology.
Sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, George, Rapture! I've got a brain!
My fine friend, you're a victim of disorganized thinking. You are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage. As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure at this time in presenting you with a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others. And in that balloon, my dear Dorothy, you and I will return to the land of E pluribus una. Put me. Thank you.
Oh, Toto, come back! Toto! Oh, don't go without me. I'll be right with you. Ah! Come back! Toto, it's me! Come back!
I can't come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
Here comes the orb.
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
And it's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Yes, I'm ready now.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. Oh, Annie, it's you.
Yes,
Hello
darling.
there. Anybody home? Well, she seems all right now.
Remember me?
Your old pal Hunk?
Me? Hickory? You couldn't forget my face, could you?
No, Ellen. This is a real, truly live place. And I'm not going to leave here ever again. Because I love you all.
All right, what'd you think of that?
I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not because it was kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
But then it started as it got towards like the more colorful part of the movie. I think like I was still kind of unsure, but then it kept going and I was like, okay.
Like at the Munchkins or past the Munchkins?
Past the Munchkins when we got to like the Scarecrow and like.
Oh, okay. The carrot, yeah, the lion and all that.
So yeah, I think
so it picked up for you a little bit more there. Yeah, it is a little slow going, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I guess trying to introduce you to, you know, whatever her name was on the bike and the wizard guy
to
kind of set that all up. But yeah, any other thoughts about it?
I thought I was gonna like be neutral about it.
Okay.
Once it was like, because I wasn't really sure if I liked it or not. Like I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
But I didn't love it. But I think I really do like it now that we got past that one part.
Right. Then it like picked up a little bit more for you and got a little more interesting. Okay. Any parts that stood out to you? Then back then it was just all painted scenery. I mean, it looked so fake, right? But but that's the way it was. Anything else that really just stood out?
I think I really liked Emerald City. I don't know. I just thought it was pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was very pretty.
Just think because it's kind of really slow until you get to like the more colorful aspect of it. It picks up.
Yeah.
Like past the introduction of characters. So that's when I really liked it. Like the first half of it was like 1.5 for me, and then past all that was like a 2.
And do you also think it's because you didn't expect it to be so musical that maybe that was kind of like a...
Like I don't have anything against musicals.
Right.
I just wasn't expecting
as much singing as there was.
Like I do love a musical. Like I do like.
Oh
them
no,
a lot,
yeah, there's some really great.
But for some
out
reason,
there.
I don't know why this one just like musically wise threw me off.
It was a little annoying.
Not annoying, but I just.
It wasn't your idea of. Well, I don't know if you really check it. I don't even know if you consider it. Is it considered a musical?
Yeah,
I mean, I just don't think you were expecting as much music.
Yeah.
I hadn't remembered that. I mean, Over the Rainbow is like obviously one, but I hadn't remembered that there had been so much to it.
Yes, it's considered a musical.
Oh, they can. Okay, so they consider it a musical. Okay, well there you go.
I didn't know that though.
No. Mm-mm.
I mean, the songs, most of them were okay.
Yeah.
Maybe there was like one or two or like a few that I really liked, but the other ones I really didn't care
They
about.
weren't your favorites. Yeah.
No.
So 1.5. Okay. And on that, I don't never care to see this movie again.
I mean, like, I can understand why people consider it to be a classic.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that for sure. It does stand the test of time. And if you're a child, like The Witch used
Or
to
unless
scare
you're like
me.
a really big fan of this movie.
Yes, I get it. And we'll probably get some feedback for saying it's.
No, I mean, I did really like it though. Like, but like,
No,
I
me
just
personally. Oh, go ahead.
But it just kind of threw me off musically wise because I didn't know it was a musical.
Right.
I mean, the songs were okay, but I think there are one or two that I really liked out of like.
Yeah, because
of them.
I mean, when we go into this, for the most part, we don't check to see. We kind of assume it'll be a certain type of movie from what we've like heard. But no, I mean, you didn't know. You didn't check it, so you wouldn't know it was a musical. I really did not think it was going to be a musical.
No. That really did throw me off.
Yeah. No, I would say, I mean, as far as me saying I never have to see this movie again, I'm probably going to get some flack for that. But, I mean, we did used to see it every year because it would come on TV when you only had like 3 channels back in my day. Every year, so it was like the classic movie that you watched, and that Witch used to scare me as a child. Ugh,
now you look at it as an adult, it's super cheesy, but it's fun.
Yes.
But it's good.
I mean, as a kid, I guess it's different and like, oh, cute or whatever. But now, me being adult, no, I don't ever have to see it again. I know it's a classic and it'll stand. Yes, it will always probably remain a classic, right? But me personally, I don't need to see it again. You?
I think I could see it again now that I am kind of like, I gave it a chance.
Yeah.
Because I remember I've seen the beginning of this. I think I said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I saw the beginning of this and then I just walked away because it was like super slow. I saw the second half because it kind of picked up past them.
Once you get the
when you get to the scarecrow,
yeah,
then it really picks off for me. So, I mean, yeah, I think I could see this again eventually.
Someday down the line. Would it be something you would watch every year? It used to be, yeah, it used to be just.
I mean, like, maybe because it's just like, maybe like once a year, but like not like many times throughout the year.
No.
Or like maybe a few times across the year, but like, I feel like, I'm not saying that because I'm not saying this because I think it's bad or like it's not worth watching.
Right.
But I feel like once I've seen it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and now I'm waiting for the next time. Like,
true,
if that makes sense.
And I had initially thought this movie was way longer than it was, and probably when I was younger, it's because on TV you had the commercials in there too, so it made it extended.
I thought this movie was over 3 hours.
Yeah,
it was not even 2 hours.
No, so not too bad. Anything else?
I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for that, but whatever.
No, because I mean, this is why we do that. This is our opinions solely. Everyone will have their own opinions. Other people may love it. It may be their yearly classic they watch, just like other movies. But we are entitled to our own opinion. We react with our own thoughts and opinions. We're not going to just say we loved it, we loved it, we loved it to make people happy. We're not out there to be fake. If we like it, and we, you know, like I said, I don't ever, doesn't matter if I ever see this. I mean, if it came on and it was on, I'd watch it, but like I'm not purposefully gonna like probably watch it again. But that is how I feel, and that's my opinion.
And like I said, I think like I could watch it a few times in the year.
Yeah.
And feel like I've gotten my fulfillment of that movie.
Right.
Because I know there are probably people out there who really like this movie like a lot.
Yeah.
More. And that's good. Like, you like this movie. That's your opinion. But for me, I feel like if I watch it a few times across the year, I'm like, okay, I saw it. I'm good.
Yes.
And I really liked it, and that can carry on with me until the next time I watch it.
Right.
And then it'll refresh my memory again.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
True. And maybe, like, I've had my fill as a kid. Some people, when they watch them as a kid, it carries on, and they're like, every year they watch the movie, right? But I think maybe I just had watching it so much then, that now I'm like, okay, I haven't seen this in decades, so. But again, this channel, we're going to be 100% honest. We're never going to be fake. We don't like it, we're going to say we're going to like it. And if you don't feel that way, you're entitled to that. But we're
Just
not.
Don't be like a butthead about it. Like,
yeah, just don't be rude about it. But we're going to be straight up honest. Mm-hmm. Just how it is. And we're entitled to our opinion. And we're not going to like every movie that some of you all like, and vice versa. So,
and maybe, who knows, I don't know, if we watch it ever again, or like, if we don't like a movie and maybe we watch it again, our opinion will change then. But for now, this is just what you get. What you see is what you get.
That's exactly true. So
that's it. That's all I got.
Right. And I want to end it with, our releasing of movies has been very wonky.
And you got to keep in mind that life does get in the way, because I have stuff to do personally as well.
But, copyright's been just a pain at times, and life just happens, and she's in college full time and I work full time. So, but we know that we were doing Tuesday, Thursday. We need to get on
we're trying to figure out how to get on a fixed schedule
so that you guys know when to expect it. Monday we threw out, there's 2 movies and then one just because it had been out for a month and then they copyrighted us out of the blue. So that's why there was 3 that were released on Monday. But I think what is going to work for us is now going to be, and we're going to try this, so we'll update you if it changes, is going to be Wednesday, Friday.
Mm-hmm. And you got to keep in mind, this is like fairly new to us. Like, we've been here for a couple months only.
Yeah.
So we're still trying to figure out like the copyright issues and how things are going to be set maybe from a year from now on. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. And things change and life happens, and we love doing this. Don't get us. We love doing this. We just want to get on more of a consistent schedule so you guys know when to expect it. I think that's instead of just randomly here's one. So that's where we're at right now. We'll be doing this one. Wednesday, Friday our movies, and then Saturday the TV shows we'll be doing. So that's where it stands right now. If it changes, we'll update you.
Yeah.
So. Good. We're good.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, then let's say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in your part of the world. Be kind always. Till we meet again.